Well, good morning and happy Saturday, everyone. Okay, I'm here to start my number 13th WIP and Chat already. And I have 134 subscribers. So if you are one of those subscribers, thank you. I do appreciate you. And if you think anybody else would like to listen in on my WIP and Chats, please share these videos with them. And also remember to give the thumbs up because it's pretty awesome if you do. Okay, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm actually taping this Friday and I will post it Saturday because I don't know if I will be with my dad tomorrow or not. So I decided I better get this done and get it uploaded and ready to go for Saturday. All right, so first of all, how is everyone doing? I am doing just peachy. So, yes, I had a very good birthday. And if you sent birthday wishes, thank you. I do appreciate those birthday wishes. And I will let you know more things on that. But remember, put down in the comments how you're doing because I like to find out. Okay? All right. So, our weather today, or I should say for tomorrow, is supposed to be 102 with some wind. Sunday, it's going to be 105. I don't know. I didn't check on the wind, but knowing Kansas, we usually have wind. And for it being Friday, it's kind of, I think 87. It's kind of muggy because early this morning we had rain. We received 1 inch. So, yeah, that was shocking. So, let me move this down so you can watch me diamond paint as I talk. And we will go from there. And I'm going to shut the door a little bit. That way if Snoop wants to come in, he can. And that way there isn't a big old glare because I have the big east window there. So yes, I am still working on my cross here. I'm working on the letter N. It looks like it's coming along pretty good. Last time I worked on this was last week Saturday when I was doing my WIP and Chat. So, like I said, right now I don't get to work on this on the weekends. Even though I was on vacation yesterday and today I was doing other things. I really didn't get to diamond paint the way I was hoping, but that's okay. Yep, you can see good. So I'm going to go ahead and read the prayer card for today, and then we'll get into some of the trivia and inspiration card and the conversation card. We're just going to do everything. So, yep, no, I didn't check my time. Oh, it says 2:50. That'll work. All right, so today's prayer card is, the Lord is my shepherd, I have all that I need. Psalm 23:1. There you go. All right, so I'll write that down here so I don't forget. The inspiration card is, don't just survive, thrive. Oh, and before I forget, the individual who guessed my birthday contacted me. So during noontime here, I ran down to the post office to mail the package out to her. So, according to the tracking thing that I received from the post office. She should already have it on Monday. So, it is Sherry from, what is it? Kentucky Philly. I'll have to look it up and put it in down in the description. That's my bad. I should have pre-checked that before I went on. So yeah, so congratulations to her. I hope she enjoys the little gift package I sent her. I think she will. So anyway, all right, so next up is the trivia book. The Big Book of American Facts, 1,000 Interesting Facts and Trivia About the United States of America by Bill O'Neill. I haven't been writing down where I've been going, so, oh well, let's see, what sounds interesting? Oh, let's go with food and drink. Page 10. And if I did that last week, we'll sure find out here in a little bit. Snoopy's in here. I can't show you. Let's see. Don't look like it. Food and drink. Each day in the United States, about 100 acres of pizza are sold. That's a lot of pizza. To be eaten. About 22 million chickens are eaten each day in the United States. That's a lot of chicken. But I love chicken, so I'm probably one of them. 22 million. The first fried dill pickle was sold in 1963 in the state of Arkansas. Okay, interesting. I did not know that. In 1935, the cheeseburger was trademarked by Louis E. Ballast in Colorado. He owned a drive-in. The lollipop was invented in 1908 in the state of Connecticut. The candy was named after a racehorse. Interesting. There is a town called Popcorn in Indiana. The state is one of the biggest corn producers in the country. Popcorn, Indiana. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then the last one on this page is most of the macadamia nuts in the world are grown on the big island of Hawaii. I knew they came from Hawaii, but I did not know that it came from the big island. So, they are pretty good, but they are an expensive little treat. Okay, so that was 7 of them that I read on food and drink from the Big Book of American Facts. Alrighty, and let's not do this one right now. Let's go ahead and pull out a conversation card. Let's see here. Ho hum, ho hum. I can't hum the Jeopardy theme, so I'm just going to go ho hum, ho hum. I hope that works for you. If not, oh well. You can hum it. What is one thing you are grateful for today? Oh, well, that's easy enough. I am grateful for my dad. And today, my dad has birthday. He turns the big 80. No, we are not having a party. We're just going to have a family breakfast on Sunday for him. So, we're going to make sausage, biscuits, and gravy for him because that's what he likes. And we're going to go over to my sister's house. She lives in Victoria, and she has a nice house and a big backyard. Not that we need it, but, you know, it's just nice to be able to go over there and hang out and everything. So, yeah, my dad is 80. I called him early this morning. It was, I think, 5 o'clock. He's up. Don't worry. He's up. I don't ever get him out of bed. If anything, he probably was getting ready to lay down for a morning nap, knowing him. So, yes. Okay, let me place one more diamond here. Oh, two more. Or I should say one more, yeah. Okay, now we'll go to the baby boomer trivia. From the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Let's see. I know I did television, and I think I did music. Oh, let's go with cars, page 113. Oops, went too far. Cars, right here. Oh, that's 114. Okay. They're a little off. Oh, chapter 5, cars. Got it. Okay. Boomers, fasten your seatbelt and let's take a ride. The fabulous cars of the 1950s had chrome, fins, and style. From the iconic Ford Thunderbird to the rugged Chevy pickup, the cars were big, round, and beautiful. In the 1960s, muscle ruled the road. The pony car was definitely by the Mustang or Stang. Chevy competed with its Camaro, and Chrysler joined the horsepower race with its Charger. Even the Beach Boys sang, "She'll have fun, fun, fun," till her daddy took the T-Bird away in 1964. The early 1970s had no regard for fuel efficiency. Even TV cops like Starsky and Hutch drove a big Ford Grand Torino. But fuel embargoes for smaller and more efficient models like the Datsun 240Z and the Honda Civic. Cars adopted technology in the 1980s with power functions throughout and digital dashboards. Japanese manufacturers outpaced the U.S. in sales and reliability, and the DeLorean had us driving forward into Back to the Future in 1985. Let's hit the open road. Which model of car sold over 1 million units in 1965? Was it A, Ford Mustang, B, Chevrolet Bel Air, C, Chevrolet Impala, D, Plymouth Fury? I don't know why, but I'm going to say it was A, the Ford Mustang. That's my Ford is mine. Oh, Jackie was wrong. It was the Chevrolet Impala. Oh, I better share that with my nephews then on Sunday. Remodeled in 1965, the fourth generation full-size Chevy Impala offered an inline 6-cylinder and small block and big block V8s. The car sold a record-breaking 1,074,925 units in a single year. Even to this day, it is the highest ever annual sales of any model sold in the USA. The Impala sold over 1 million units again in 1966. Oh, good year. What make of car was Magnum PI to drive before switching to a Ferrari? A, the Fiat, B, the Jaguar, C, Porsche, D, Aston Martin. What mega car was Magnum PI to drive before switching to the Ferrari? I don't know why. I'm going to say it was D, Aston Martin. Nope, it was C, the Porsche. Tom Selleck of Magnum PI on the Hawaii-based detective show was originally to drive a Porsche. Selleck, being 6 foot 4 inches, fit better in the 1979 Ferrari 308 GTS, 1981 GTSI, and the 1984 Quattrovalvo models driven throughout the 8 seasons. 162 episodes from 1980 to 1988. Yep, I remember that show. Magnum drove 3 different models of red Ferraris, yet the license plate always read Robin 1, with the exception of the non-Robin plate on the 1978 Ferrari 308 GTS in the opening sequence and credits. Okay. Which doors are linked to the 1960 S Lincoln Continentals? A, the bolt hinge doors, B, suicide doors, C, gull wing doors, D, the sidewinder doors. I just know. Okay, that's a good question. Which doors are linked to the 1960s S Lincoln Continentals? I'm going to say B, suicide doors. I don't know why, but I was right. Suicide doors, rear hinge. The 1961 through 1969 fourth generation Lincoln Continental cars came with new rear hinge coach doors nicknamed suicide doors. These doors were commonplace in horse-drawn carriages, but less so for use in passenger vehicles. The term suicide door was applied because if the car doors opened while the vehicle was moving, it was easy for non-safety belted passengers to fall out, thus suicide. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, I would not be opening the door either. Okay, we're going to go all the way to number 6 here. What car did Burt Reynolds drive in 1977 Smokey and the Bandit? Was it A, a Chevy Camaro, B, a Mercury Cougar, C, a Ford Thunderbird, D, a Pontiac Trans Am? I don't know why, but I'm going to say it was D, Pontiac Trans Am. I've seen the movie, but I don't remember. Oh, I am right. D, Pontiac Trans Am. Burt Reynolds played Beau Bandit Darville, a bootlegger driving a 1977, actually modified 1976 Pontiac Trans Am to distract the law or Smokey from his parents' beer-filled truck. Although nice to look at, the Trans Am weaker engine noise was swapped in post for the 1955 Chevy Custom, the same car used in the film American Graffiti. Pontiac provided 4 Trans Ams. 3 were destroyed during filming, with only the promotional car surviving. The film grossed $128 million on a $4 million budget, the second highest grossing film of 1977 behind Star Wars. Okay. Which vehicle was a sedan model with an open truck bed instead of rear seats and trunk. A. Ford Ranchero. B. Ford Pinto. C. Chevrolet El Camino. D. The Mercury Cougar. Which vehicle was a sedan model with an open truck bed instead of rear seats and a trunk? I'm going to say the C, the Chevrolet El Camino. Answer, both A, Ford Ranchero, and Chevrolet El Camino. Okay. Also known as the Crook, the introduction of the 1957 Ford Ranchero spurred Chevrolet to make its own sedan truck combo, the El Camino, in 1959. The design was practical but garnered much ridicule. Ford's Ranchero ran from 1957 to 1979, and the Chevrolet El Camino from 1959 to 1960, and again from 1964 to 1987. Okay, good to know. All right, the last one. Which car was driven by Clark Griswold in the 1983 film Vacation? A 1981 Pontiac Catalina, 1982 Chrysler Town and Country, 1980 Chevy Caprice Classic, the 1979 Ford LTD Country Squire. I remember the movie, but I couldn't tell you. I'm going to go with D. Oh, I am right. D, 1979 Ford LTD Country Squire. The Wagon Queen family truckster was a custom-made car exclusively for the film based on a 1979 Ford LTD Country Squire station wagon. The car was made to lampoon the big boats of the 1970s with its ugly pea green color, faux wood paneling, and 8 front headlights. Oh my. As the salesman said to Clark, "You think you hate it now? Wait until you drive it." Okay, so there's the trivia from the baby boomer era. I hope everyone enjoyed that. I sure did, and I was surprised I knew some of them. All right, so let's get going again into diamond painting and let you know some more things going on. All right, so Monday and Tuesday I worked. Like I said, it was a short work week for me, which was fine. I enjoyed it. I got pretty much a lot of stuff caught up before I had my birthday off and the 2 days of vacation time. Wednesday, my sister, my dad, and mom, we got mom to go with us, came over, and then I drove us out to Colby for our appointment with Dr. Tubbs. And then afterwards, before we went to our appointment, we stopped in a Dollar Tree out there. My sister had to buy a few things, and I had to buy some plastic wrap. Anyway, then we went to our appointment, and then we got done. I think it was like 20 till 11. And we knew where we wanted to eat was not open yet. So we went to Walmart because my dad was needing a cord charger for his phone. So we found one that was going to work because he still uses the flip phone. He is not into any of that high-tech stuff. So, which is fine. So we did that. And then when we was done, we went and ate lunch. It's a place called Twister's. Yes, just like the movie. But it's a very good bar and grill. I had a grilled cheese burger. My sister had just a plain hamburger patty because she was treated for corn, so She didn't know if the bun would have anything, so she just got the hamburger. Mom had a salad. Dad had, oh goodness, I can't remember what Dad had. He had a sandwich of some sort. I can't remember. So yeah, we had a very fun time. I would put pictures on my YouTube community, but since I'm not at 500 subscribers, I can't post any pictures. Which is surprising because I was able to post a couple pictures of Big Creek and my car. So, hey, it is what it is. So, sorry guys. I would share pictures with you. YouTube, you need to change that. Sorry. I think that's not nice, but what do I know? Alright. Then, afterwards, we have Casey's around here for like a convenience store. So I filled the car with gas so we could head back. But before we did that, I said, oh, I want us to go over to, it's known as the Cooper Barn. And you know what? I just realized I forgot to read my National Day. So I'll have to get back to that here in a little bit. Anyway, so Dad said, okay, we can go. So we just went down the road a little ways. It's like their Chamber of Commerce / Convention Bureau. It's, you know, where you can find information on tourism and all that. So I stopped there. Debbie ran in to see what information she can find, but she just had a few pamphlets, which is fine. And luckily, the Cooper Barn / Prairie Museum is not far from there, so we went over there, and I paid everybody's way into the museum, and then we went on the tour. It started in the main building, and, Pudge. I think I left my, nope, right, nope, that's not it either. Hold that thought, guys. Let me go grab it, because I need you to know. Yep. All right, sorry about that. All right, this is the Prairie Museum, and they have something called the if I'm saying it right, the Coosac Collection. So I will read you about that. It's very interesting. This lady, Nellie McVeigh, was a Colby school teacher originally from Hill City. She spent her entire life collecting. She had her own radio program in Colby about her collection and collecting as a hobby. Nellie collected glass, coins, furniture, ceramics, toys, dolls, stamps, clocks, silver, textiles, and furniture. Joseph Kuska came to Colby in 1913 as an agronomist for the Colby Branch Experiment Station of Kansas State College of Agriculture, which is now the Kansas State University. Joe married Nellie in 1917. In 1957, Joe and Nellie moved to Lomita, California, and opened the Kuska Museum. The Kuskas continued to add to the collection and operate the museum until Nellie's death in 1973. The Kuska Foundation donated their collection to the people of Thomas County in 1975. It took more than 3 moving vans to move the 17 tons of artifacts to Colby. And let me tell you, it was quite the collection. I mean, there was everything. They had a little of this and a lot of that. They had School Spirit, which is Colby's everything with Colby School. There was glorious glass, European and American, traditional and decorative. Fire up the art and function of ceramics, batteries not included, toys of the past, rags to riches, playing with and collecting dolls, alphabet soup, the amazing ABCs of collecting, great legs, that means furniture, high plains journeys, the people, the place, the journey, over here, over there, honoring those who served, and Kansas Kid Corner. So yeah, that was it. And then you went out from the museum, and then they had a house that was from the 1930s. It was the Eller House. Then there was the Vaccine Barn. Then there was the Nickel School. There was a sod home. There was the Lone Star Church. And then the Cooper Barn. Now, I'm going to share about the Cooper Barn because this thing was humongous. I'm not joking. It was humongous. I don't know if you guys know anything about barns, which some may and some may not, which is okay. So that's why you got Jackie here. I'm going to share what I can. Okay, so a farm, a ranch, whatever you want to call it, they have barns. Barn. B-A-R-N. That way you know what I'm talking about. A barn. And that's where the farmer, rancher, would house some of his machineries, his animals, the cows, the horses, you name it. That's usually where they went into. So yeah, this barn, the Cooper Barn, is an impressive 66 feet wide. I can't even begin to tell you. It was just very wide. You have to see it. And I was going to put a picture in the community thing, but I can't, so. It's 114 feet long. It was very, very long. And it's 48 feet high. This barn was 3 stories tall. And the reason why I say that is because when you looked at the building, there was the ground, there was up here, there were windows, then there was another set of windows. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it had lots of windows. Even on the side of the barn, there were a lot of windows. So, in 1992, the barn was moved all in one piece, 16 miles from Brenton to Colby. So, the way I take it, Brenton is south of Colby. So, it took 3 days, because I do remember that when I read the plaques, that it took 3 days for them to move the barn. And it took a lot of manpower to move this barn. And I can see why. They had to have the power companies, whoever they are out in that area, they had to not remove the poles, but the lines, the electrical lines, so they can pull this barn down the road without it, hitting anything. So, and then the county department, those who take care of the county roads, they had to be out there for, helping, making sure, there are signs out in the out in the country, not the county, the country. And so they had to make so those didn't get knocked over. And I don't remember, I know there was law enforcement involved, and they had to make so the people who were out watching that they didn't get hurt. So yeah, I bet it was quite the sight to see to move this barn. So yeah. Anyway, then the Cooper barn is one of the 8 wonders of Kansas. I know of 2 others. The Victoria Church, the Cathedral of the Plains is another one. Excuse me. And out around Quinter, which is it's west of here but south of Quinter, is something called the Monument Rocks. And it is also one of the 8 wonders. I'll have to Google to find out what the other 5 are. But that way you know. The gentleman who built this barn, his name was Benjamin Foster of Kansas City, Missouri. He had Foster Farms, and he had 75 head Hereford cattle. It's a certain breed of cattle. The males can weigh up to 1,800 pounds, and the female can weigh up to 1,200 pounds. So those are some big cows. Let me tell you, I don't think you would want to mess with them. But they said that the Herefords are pretty docile, which means they're pretty friendly. Anyway, the Hereford cattle lived in the barn because they raised these Hereford cattle as show cattle, so they had to be protected from the elements. So yeah, which I thought was very, very interesting. All right, so that takes care of Thursday, and I'm real quick going to go back here and get the national days real quick. Oh, just so you know, August is National Peach Month. So if you're craving a peach, guess what? Go have a peach. You deserve it. Just because you are so peachy. All right. Also, this is for tomorrow, not today. Which, I mean, tomorrow is Saturday, but today. National Maryland Day is on Saturday. National Waffle Day is Saturday. And National Peach Pie Day. So, go and enjoy a waffle with some peach pie. And if you can, go to Maryland. Or just bring something up on YouTube. I'm sure you can do that. Then Sunday is National Park Service Day. Hold on, I need a drink of water. Ugh. Oh my. Too much talking. Oops. That's what I get. And National Banana Split Day. Woohoo! Go get yourself a banana split from Dairy Queen or whatever you have in your neck of the woods. Here in Kansas, well, in this area where I live, we have Dairy Queens. So, oh, and we do have Cold Stone Creamery. So I'm sure they have something banana splitty. Also, Secondhand Wardrobe Day. So, if you like wearing secondhand clothes, go for it. Oh, and it's also Kiss and Make Up Day. So, if you fight with your significant other, go ahead and kiss and make up. And it's Whiskey Sour Day. I had to Google it to see what it consisted of. It consists of whiskey, orange, and there was something else. But if you want to know, go Google it. Alright, so now we'll get back to this. So that was Wednesday, and we got back here to Ellis I think it was around 3:30, and then my sister and my mom and dad left and went home to Victoria. So yeah, so it wasn't all that bad of a day. It was pretty nice. And then yesterday, Thursday, oh yeah, well, you'll get the gist of this. I was doing some laundry. I also worked on my plow sunflowers that I have. I'm priming them because then I'm going to paint them sunflower colors. Anyway, and then I started tearing wallpaper down. I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yep, right there it is. Oh, right there. That's one of my plow sunflowers that I have. So it's being primed. I have to do the other side, and then they'll be ready to paint. But yeah, I got the right there. That was border, and then this is plaid wallpaper. That up on top, the clouds, is going to stay. So I had a big mess on the floor, let me tell you. So, okay, now let's bring you back down so you can see. I'm done in painting here. Anyway, so that was yesterday. And for some reason, my leg was bothering me a lot. So I ended up around 2 o'clock calling it quits and went and took a nap. It did help a little, but not a lot, which is fine. And then for supper, I made us cucumbers. Well, it's a cucumber salad. It's just cucumbers. And we had chicken tenders. So, yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And so did my husband. He was excited that I made chicken tenders. So I was like, okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it, dear. Anyway, so then today I've been doing laundry because I don't know if I'm going to go. I'm supposed to go with my dad to Salina tomorrow/today. And it's a long story. I'll probably fill you in next week on it. But anyway, my brother can't go, and my sister who lives in Victoria, she can't go. So I said it's okay. I said I will go with him. And I know we'll have to use the pickup because he wants to purchase some tables. So anyway, okay. L is the next one. 3838. That's 3839. Here you are. So yeah, I decided I better do some laundry. So I did. I probably got, when I'm done here, I'll probably get another load. No, I'll probably have to wait until this evening to do a load of laundry. And then I went down, went into, I don't know how you want to say it. I live in Ellis, so I just went downtown. That's what I call it. I had to mail 2 packages, and I went to the diner and ate lunch. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing. Then I came back and I was on Instagram checking some stuff out, and I was watching something, and it was very interesting. And then there's a business over in Hayes that fixes glass windows. In my east window, when we had hail back in June, it got hit, so it cracked. So I had this business come and check, and they're gonna figure everything up and call me with an estimate, and then we'll figure out when they are going to probably come back and fix it, because it'll need to be fixed before winter comes or else. Anyway, so I'll probably have them come when I'm on my weeks of vacation here in September. So yeah. So that's pretty much everything. Trying to think. This coming week, I don't think much is going on. I mean, I'll be busy at work, which is fine. Family life, not much happening there. So yeah, that's about it. Here I thought I had a lot to say, and I guess I didn't have as much as I thought. Oh well, that's okay. So anyway, let me finish this. I only got 2 more L's. And then I'll look at the time, and then I'll see what's what. Oh, and if any of you are individuals who diamond paint, go check out L&L Diamond Painting, Lee and Lenore. Next month, Lee is doing one for 9/11, which I showed you. I'm going to do an eagle for the event, so I can take a break from my cross here. I'm already done with the L. He has a Facebook page set up already. I don't know what it is. I'll have to look, and that way I can share it next week. And my comments, for some reason, I have to figure out how to print them off. I could write them out, but sometimes it really aggravates my hand, so that's why I don't do that a lot. I apologize for that, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Let me see. Let me pull this out again so you can see it. This is what I'm going to do for Lee's event. I'm going to do the eagle. It's a partial. It's not full. It's just from here all the way around. This here. The eagle itself, the flag is not. So I'm kind of excited to participate in it. So we'll see how that goes. And then once September is done, I'll get back onto my cross here. And then I know Diamond Painting Anonymous with Daphne. She has one for veterans. And it's $38.40. Okay. No, I need M. Sorry. And I'm hoping to participate in that one, because I do have a diamond painting that is military looking. So when that gets closer, in October, I'll share or show you the diamond painting that I'm going to do for that. So that'll be November. Then December. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. Probably whatever I don't have finished on this, I really want to work to get it done, because I have until March, because the church decided not to do the auction this year. They're postponing it until next year, which is fine. So that'll give me more time to get this finished, and hopefully roll the rolling pin over it to make sure the diamonds are down real good, then seal it, and then my mom picked up a picture frame, but I don't know if it's for this one or if it's for my Santa Claus one. So, oh, that was the other thing. I had called her Monday morning asking her to come along with us. And my sister said, lay a guilt trip on her. So I did. I said, pretty please, and all that. She said she'd think about it, and then Monday evening, I called my dad and I mentioned to him, I said, oh, by the way, I did invite Mom to come along. He said, yes, she plans on it, because she said you called her and invited her, so I felt very special. I said, I knew you loved me. Anyway, so she came along, and it was funny because I said, oh, you can bring, I had her make a pillow, and when I should be able to pick it up this Sunday, so next Saturday when I do that WIP and Chat, hopefully I can show it to y'all. Anyway, whoops, there it is. I had said, you can bring my stuff. She said, no, you need to come over and get it. I said, okay, I will come over then and get it. So I thought, oh, first I was going to go over today, and I thought, why when I'm going over Sunday? So I'm just going to pick everything up on Sunday when I go over. I'm anxious to see my pillow. I kind of seen it, but I want to see it in person, because she sent a picture. So it looks really good. And like I said, she's a seamstress. She's did sewing ever since I was little. And like I said, every Easter we would get new Easter dresses. She also made our first Holy Communion dresses. She didn't go buy them. She made them for us. So yeah. And she made all of our Barbie doll clothes for us. So yeah, pretty much Christmas and birthday, we would get new Barbie doll clothes that she made. And it's all still over there at home. Oh, and that was funny at the museum. In one of the cases with the toys, they had, I don't know if you remember, they had tops that you would go like this and it would spin around. Well, I had one of them. It was my most favorite toy to play with. She said it's probably downstairs in a trunk thing that she has. I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably where it is. So, yeah. But we had a good time together on Wednesday, so I am glad she came, and I thanked her again. She says, now I know why I don't go all the time. It's a long drive out there, but I'm glad she came and got her out of the house and everything. Not that she's cooped up or anything, because let me tell you, she works the thrift store there in Victoria. She cooks for the priests over in Victoria, so she does get out. And she has a sister that lives in Victoria now, so she goes and hangs out with her. So, which is good. I'm glad. So, yep. Alright, let me check my time here. I'm just buzzing along here on this M color diamond. It's a pretty blue. This whole thing is just pretty. Oh, I did go, I think it was FG Normal. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And I seen a pretty, not a, maybe it was cross, but there was something. I can't remember. Anyway, it was very pretty, and I thought, oh, I may have to get that. And I did look, because I want to be able to participate next year in the Oz and Og, the event Shay does with Ditzy and Diamond Helper. Is that his? I know his name is Paul, but she has a nickname for him. So yeah, I would like to participate in that. And then also next year, I'm doing an event with Diamond Grandma. It's the vintage one. So I need to find me a vintage diamond painting for next year too. Because if I'm going to purchase diamond paintings, I might as well purchase several so I have them all. Which is good. Yeah. So that's, since people do events, I think I'm going to participate when they do them. And then probably also work on another diamond painting thing for the church auction. I know I'm going to donate this one, but I like to do, if not a diamond painting, an off diamond painting. I do have some cross bookmarks I would like to do for them. So let's see what else I can find. If I order from FG Normal, maybe do some coasters. Oh, I did get 2 more of my Grinch coasters done. So I don't know how many I have left. I'll have to count. But they're coming along pretty good. So, okay, I think that is actually it. What are we at? Oh, almost an hour. Got 57 minutes. Can I take it up to an hour? Yes, by the time I say my goodbye and everything, I'm sure that'll take me up to an hour. And then I gotta get it uploaded and my description read. Or, yeah, this not read, description typed up. It's going to go fast because I have to be in Hayes by 5 because I have to go take care of my husband's paycheck for him. So, yeah. So, with that being said, let me just place this last diamond. I'm going to bring this up. Sorry, I wasn't able to show you Snoopy. He did come in a few times, but he turned around. I don't see him out there, so. And let me see if this will be real bad or not. Hopefully not, because there's such a glare on my glasses. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. So, yeah. Anyway, oh, my hair's flat. That is it. I hope you enjoyed this WIP and Chat. I know I did. Like I said, I thought I had a lot to share, which isn't too bad. I'm at 58 minutes, so I'm getting closer to 1 hour, which is okay. Please, thank you again for subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And when you make a comment, that makes my day. So please, if you just say hi or give a heart, I don't know if I can do that. Just say sending hugs from whatever state you're from. That's usually what I do. Mine is, I'm sending you hugs from Kansas. So remember, check in with any of your family, friends, family. I mean, they're all out there. Please check in with them. They all have their own things going on. So just saying, hey, will make their day. Okay? And if you can, give them a hug, because a hug sure does melt some things away in an individual's heart. Sometimes that's what we need. And I love you all. Please have an awesome week and the rest of your weekend. And I shall see you next week, Saturday, with WIP and Chat number 14. Woo! So, with that being said, I'm going to say goodbye. And I love you all. Bye.